Few cities in the world concentrate as much history, capital, and strategic consequence into such a small physical space as Hong Kong. For more than a century, Hong Kong has functioned as a meeting point between East and West, capital and industry, law and commerce, and while the city has undergone significant structural and geopolitical change, it remains today a critical node in the global business system. The question facing companies and advisors is no longer whether Hong Kong has changed. Clearly it has. The real question is how those changes affect risk, opportunity, and connectivity for organizations whose affairs still touch this city, both directly and indirectly. Hong Kong continues to serve as an Asia-centric contact point for global trade, finance, and logistics. Transactions move through it. Capital clears through it. Disputes touch it. Assets pass through it. And for many companies, particularly U.S. and European enterprises operating in Asia, Hong Kong remains a gateway into and out of China, even as the rules governing that gateway continue to evolve. What has not changed is Hong Kong's relevance, but of course what has changed is the margin for error. Today, operating in or through Hong Kong requires greater judgment, deeper local understanding, and a more integrated view of legal, regulatory, and geopolitical risk. This is especially true for cross-border M&A and strategic investments, IPOs and capital market transactions, trade disputes and sanctions-adjacent matters, intellectual property protection and trade secret exposure, asset tracing, enforcement, and judgment recovery. In each of these areas, surface-level analysis is no longer sufficient. What matters is how risk behaves once it crosses jurisdictions, and how information, assets, and obligations actually move on the ground. I'm here on the Star Ferry crossing between Kowloon and Hong Kong. This beautiful harbor, Victoria Harbor, often called the Pearl of the Orient, has been the meeting place for East and West for hundreds of years. The people of Hong Kong are resilient and focused on entrepreneurialism, self-sufficiency, education, things that really drive an economy forward. Now, while this city is going through certain geopolitical changes right now, it's not the first time that's happened. This is a city that has reinvented itself time and time again. And still to this day, American businesses find Hong Kong to be an important point of entry into the Chinese market. Similarly, as Chinese companies and Chinese capital see Hong Kong as their window to the West. At Global Data Risk, our work in Hong Kong is informed by decades of direct operational experience. Our principals have worked in this market and across the entire region for more than 50 years. We believe that long view matters because Hong Kong is not simply a legal jurisdiction or a financial center. It's an operating environment shaped by culture, history, enforcement realities, commercial practice, business relationships, and regional power dynamics. Understanding that environment is often the difference between a strategy that looks sound on paper and one that holds up under pressure. We are typically engaged when the stakes are high and the facts are complex. That may mean conducting enhanced due diligence where traditional processes have fallen short. It may involve investigations, asset tracing, or forensic analysis across multiple jurisdictions. Or it may require expert support in litigation or arbitration, where understanding how Hong Kong fits into the broader dispute landscape is essential. In each case, Our role really is the same. It's to provide independent risk judgment grounded in evidence, experience, and regional reality. Hong Kong has changed, but it has not receded. It remains a financial and logistics capital, a gateway market, and a critical point of intersection for cross-border legal and commercial risk. Global Data Risk is uniquely positioned to help clients navigate that reality with clarity, discretion, and precision when their challenges or opportunities touch Hong Kong. This is where experience matters. This is where judgment matters. And this is where informed engagement still makes the difference.